All right, let's talk about Retatrutide, or as some of you might call it, Retatrutide, semaglutide, semaglutide, however you want to pronounce it. Let's talk about some of these peptides. And there's a whole bunch of peptides for a whole bunch of different things, but let's talk about it because, well, everyone's fucking talking about it. And I'm back on my bullshit. I'm committed to fucking being on camera talking about shit. So, look, however you feel about these drugs is totally legitimate. And I mean that, right? Like, some people are totally against these drugs. Some people are all about it. Some people are misinformed. Some people think that they're informed and they're not, and they're taking these things and they don't read and they really don't care to learn anything about it. And I want to see if I can fucking zoom myself out because I'm too close. Maybe I'll just move back. Yeah, I'm all right. Okay, so however you feel about it, whatever. But let's just talk about what these things do, what the purpose is, and some of the benefits to people that actually need them. So, when I started my fitness journey, this was 15 years ago, started at 18 years old, just graduated high school, fat as fuck. And I decided, hey, look, I'm going to start, getting healthy, right? I'm about to go to college. I could reinvent myself right now. I could change. I know I need to change my body because I was fat as fuck. So that first year, I lost 80 pounds. I lost 40 pounds the first 2 months. I was dieting hard. I was going to the gym pretty hard. And then the remaining 8 to 10 months, I lost another 40 pounds. And I started talking to people at the gym. You start making friends and everything. And you start talking to other people that are losing weight. And, oh, man, this is my experience and blah, blah, blah. And I would hear people say, they'll be like, these people that are like, oh my God, like ever since I've started my health journey, I haven't eaten fast food in 6 months. And oh man, honestly, I don't even crave it anymore, man. Like I just crave chicken breast and broccoli. And every time I eat fast food, oh, my stomach hurts. It's just so gross to me. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like from the moment I've started dieting until now, there has never been a time where I've wanted chicken breast and broccoli more than McDonald's or more than Whataburger or more than fucking KFC. Like, I just don't understand what people are talking about. Like, no matter how much healthy food I eat or no matter how much hardcore dieting and discipline that I ingrained in myself, I'm like, dude, a chicken breast is not going to taste as good as a fucking burger. And if it does to you, then awesome. Okay, so you're the person that this drug, you're never going to need to take it. It's never going to be a problem for you if you really crave super, super healthy food more than you would like a fucking cheeseburger. Now, with that being said, because I'm in the fitness industry and I understand how food works, I understand that you can eat burgers and you can eat chicken strips and you can either go out to eat at a fast food restaurant and make smart decisions, or you can take all these things and make them at home, right? You can make chicken strips at home in an air fryer, cut the fat out. It's still going to support you in your weight loss goals. You can make fries by cutting up a potato, spraying some freaking non-stick cooking spray, throwing it in the air fryer, and they're badass fries, okay? A lot of people don't know that, though. They still think in their mind that they need to eat, like, their food needs to be like broccoli, chicken, and white rice, okay? So those are just some of the dynamics that people are operating in, right? They don't know that you can eat a chicken wrap, right, with some low-calorie ranch or whatever and still get to your goals. So they're already putting themselves in a position where they're making it a lot harder for themselves, right? And again, I know you can do this, but a lot of people don't. But even knowing that, it doesn't make it any easier, right? It doesn't make the craving any less inside of your brain, right? So when I hear people say, oh, I don't crave it anymore at all, I don't crave fast food at all, I'm like, badass. Okay, that's not me. I want fast food all the time. So one of these things that these drugs do is they help with food noise. I don't know why my fucking camera keeps dimming its light, and I don't want the camera to turn off. The main benefits of these drugs is it reduces food noise, right? So instead of craving all the time, right? I would wake up and I would eat oatmeal and protein, right? And I know people that are like, oh yeah, man, my breakfast, I eat oatmeal, I eat some egg whites and whatever, I'm good. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I eat that and automatically I'm thinking all fucking day, when is my next meal? And then I'll eat my next meal and I'm thinking, when is my next meal? And I'm hungry all the fucking time. Except for that first year where my discipline was so high. Every year after the first 3 years, I just want food all the time, right? And there's actually mechanisms in your body that are causing this to happen, especially if you've been overweight for a very long time, right? You have ghrelin and you have leptin, you have all these things that sort of sometimes work against you when you're trying to lose a lot of weight, right? Your body's pretty much like, hey, what the fuck, man? Give me more food, and you're fuck. All this shit's going on. And you can get more into that in another video about blah, blah, blah. Because somebody's gonna be like, oh, well, actually, man, your body has like mechanisms to like sort of counteract what you're doing. If you're trying to lose a lot of weight, your body's like, whoa, what the fuck? Now, if you're extremely overweight, your body's probably like, okay, cool. But if you're trying to get really lean, right, you're trying to get abs and stuff like that, your body's like, holy fuck, what the fuck are you doing, man? We need food. And that's why some people binge, right? Like they'll be good and then they'll eat a little bit of ice cream, and then before they know it, the night's over and they've eaten the whole fucking carton of Bluebell. So one of the things these drugs do is reduce that food noise. Again, if this isn't a problem for you, you'll never understand. You're just gonna look at the fat person and you're gonna think, oh, they're fucking lazy. I'm not lazy. I go to the gym fucking 7 days a week. Like I do cardio probably a few times a week, like 4 times a week, 5 times a week, and I'll work out about 5 times a week. But I'm in the gym every day trying to do something, or going for a walk, or doing all this stuff. All I want to do is fucking eat all the fucking time. If I can take a shot that is going to help me not want to eat food all the fucking time, that's going to support me in all the other good things that I'm doing. Drinking a lot of water, working out 4 to 5 times a week, doing cardio, getting my steps in, all that shit. It's going to help. Now, you're going to say, but there's people that are just not doing any of that. There are people not doing any of that. That's true. There's always going to be people that look for a fucking shortcut, no matter what it is. If it's in business or if it's in health and fitness or whatever the fuck. People look for shortcuts all the fucking time. I don't understand why when it comes to this specific thing, it's like, I know bunches of motherfuckers in the gym that do steroids, and they're like, oh my God, but all those GLPs, man, for fucking lazy motherfuckers. I'm like, dude, you're injecting shit into your body right now. I don't know if you know this, but the things that these GLPs have, they work within the system in the body that mimics certain fucking amino acids and shit. That's what peptides do. So you have these pathways that these things are sort of triggering. So when somebody's like, oh, well, I take steroids, but it's testosterone, my body already makes it. It's like, yeah, your body operates on these pathways too with these GLPs and shit. And what it's doing is just telling your body, hey, tell your stomach to digest the food longer. Tell your mind that you're full longer. So you're not thinking about food all the fucking time. So, oh damn, bro, actually sometimes I look fucking like I'm kind of fit. And then I stand up and you'll see my fucking belly and you know that I'm still a fat bitch. Anyways, guys, the people that have never gone through that, they're not going to understand. They're just going to think it's pure laziness. And again, for some people, it might be just like, I've never tried anything. I've never tried dieting. I've never tried working out. I'm just going to go straight to this fucking thing. And you can debate whether that's a good thing or not. To me, it's like, look, as long as somebody's losing weight and they're not morbidly obese, I'd rather you take the shot, okay? Now, I'd rather you work out and exercise, and then when things get a little harder, maybe you could start jumping into some of these medications. But I live in a real world where that's not going to happen, because if people are going to be like, hey, look, there's a shortcut, they'll fucking take it. I'm drinking coffee right now. I mean, somebody could be like, hey, man, why do you need coffee? I have energy all day. You ever see those motherfuckers? They're like, oh, man, I don't need coffee. I'm like, well, good for fucking you, bitch, but I fucking drink 800 milligrams of caffeine a day. Do you think that's fucking good? No, but I'm gonna still do it, bitch. Anyways, guys, all I'm saying is people abuse all sorts of drugs. It's just when it comes to a drug that's new and that they're not abusing, they're like, can't believe you lazy motherfuckers. Try your best to control what you could control. Yes, go to the gym a few times a week, do your cardio, drink a lot of water, try to change your food habits. And then when things get tough, or if you still find that you're like struggling towards the end of 6 months, 8 months, a year, and then you can get prescribed one of these drugs that are safe for most people. All drugs going to have some fucking crazy side effects for some people and not for others. For the majority of people that take these things, they're very beneficial and they help a lot. Yes, some people get bad side effects. Some people do it and they're fucking hungry. They're not hungry. Some people do it and they can't eat, right? Like they're not hungry at all. Some people do it and they get they get stomach pains. They get the sulfur burps, like they're burping a lot. They get acid reflux, all these things. If you tell me you're going to be fat as fuck, or you're going to fucking have some sulfur burps or like diarrhea or some shit, it's like, dude, come on. Take a little bit of fucking nasty burps and a little bit of fucking diarrhea or even constipation. Some people even have that over being fucking obese as fuck. Again, do all the things you can do, but some people aren't going to do it. But people are going to do them, and they're relatively safe. So the fear mongering around it is the weird thing. It's like, oh, you're gonna degrade all your bone and all this shit. It's like, no, that's because you're not eating enough. So maybe you need to lower your dose so that you could still eat, but it's drastically reduced from what you were doing before. There's a lot of ways that you got to manage these things. You can't just inject and be a fucking moron, okay? And a lot of people are doing that too, and that's not good. These drugs are relatively safe. They're only going to get better. They're only going to get safer. They're only going to become more popular. They're only going to become more accessible. And that's just what it is. And as being somebody in the health and fitness space, we should want everybody to be able to get healthy via whatever means that they can get healthy from, you know? But anyways, you guys might disagree. If you do, comment below. Let's fucking talk about it. Peace out.